Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Respected chairperson, teachers, and all dear friends. Assalamu alaikum. Myself Nagma. Today I am presenting the paper entitled "Written to the Quran, Risale Nur, Respective." So let me start. My first point, introduction. The Noble Quran is the greatest of the book of God. It is the most outstanding book ever to appear on the face of the earth. It is not merely of the compilation of conjecture of this set of argument in the divine term, setting out exactly why the reader and listener should recognize Allah, glorify be Him, submitted to Him, glorify be Him, and follow the divine religion. These arguments are both rational address to the mind and spiritual address to the heart. In the divine word, the Noble Quran is the book of guidance, guiding men from darkness to light, from the evil of good, from ignorance to knowledge, from uncertainty about the origin on the end, and about man rule in the world, the certainty and conviction. My second point, Islam and Quran. The term Islam is derived from the Arabic root Slim, which means submission of peace. Muslims are those who surrender to Allah law. Thus, believers have both an individual and corporate religious identity and personality to obey and implement. Allah will be personal and social lives. For all Muslims, the Quran is the quantitative expression of Islam. The Quran holds in the divine word the key to world peace and teaches human being the internal principle of mutual respect, honesty and justice and equality. All being the required foundation for all peace and the quantity in the world. Historical background. During the time in the which Nursi lived, materialists and communists there at their peak, and the psycho-sociological condition of the world as were disturbing with. The world was in the great crisis. On the other hand, there were enormous advances in the field of the modern science. These scientific advances were used as two tools for religion to create doubt about religion among of the Muslims. Mustafa Kamal Pasha, the author of the earliest and most destructive attack from Islam in the modern world, through the abolition of the caliphate, the promotion of the extreme nationalism, the replacement of the Sharia by important European courts, the abolition of the madrasa system, the submission of the Romans for the Arabic scripts of the various supplementary measures. He tore apart the entire fabric of the national Islamic life in the Turkey. Badiüzzaman Sayyid Nursi. Badiüzzaman Sayyid Nursi was the prominent Islamic teacher and scholar who, in the last decades of the Ottoman Empire, joined in the disparate debate over how the save of the empire and the restore its power. He put forward many original solutions, most which were in the field of the education. He was the firm believer in the science and modernization thought the light of the Quran. Nursi believed that the Quran and teaching of Prophet that could provide the principle for the human progress rather and for peace of human origin. Risale Nur. Risale Nur, the magnum of the Sheikh Badiüzzaman Sayyid Nursi, the distinguished revelist of the prominent thinker and Quranic commentator in the modern Turkey, offer a reason-based and the socialist interpretation of the Quran, not the full-fledged exegesis and rationality over exegesis of the Quran did, but thought the personal experience of exploration, observation, the scholar, and after having interaction with the Kemalist society and state them for more than 4 decades. The Risale Nur provided exegesis and elucidation of Quranic teaching during and the age which disbelief and misguidance were advocated in the guise of the science and knowledge. The discourses of Nursi set up argument with the aim of the showing the distorting and the ecologically of the modern paradigm and the truth of the universality of the Quranic worldviews. Essentially, his approach is to the present moral precepts and values and part of the whole Quran order or system. Badiüzzaman Sayyid Nursi developed his theological and ethical standpoint in the response to the event of the time. Of his time, he formulated an exhibit faith-based, respective and applicable understanding of religion that could be practiced in contemporary secular setting. The ethical, political, and social theories he developed continued in influence generation after him. Having seen a small part of Nursi method returning to the renewal and strengthening of the faith, we shall now take a brief look at its approach to moral renewal, its corollary. Nursi found in the chief reason of Muslim decline to the weakening of the very foundation of the Islamic belief. This together with the Western intellectual attack on the religion, belief and practice in the 18th and 19th centuries in the name of the rationalism, Renaissance and Romanticism with the apparent aim of material progress and scientific advancement led him to realize that the new scholarship to define the religion is needed and new interpretation of the Quran, taking all the modern development into consideration in overdue. So, Sheikh Sayyid composed 113 treatises now as the Risale-i-Nur that constitute the mystical and authoritative interpretation of the Quran, learning and knowledge, and thus disclose the unique aspect of the miracle of the Quran. These understanding reflected the personal experience and individual feeling in the Nursi past thought. Written to the Quran, with the writing Badi'u-Zaman opened up a net on which they were based, such as causality and nature to the oration and logically was indeed far from contrasting them in conveying the order and working of the universe, science abounding and deepening knowledge of truth of belief. My last point, conclusion: the Quran addresses the intellect as well as man. Other inner faculties it direct man to consider the universe and in functioning in order to learn its true nature and purpose as the creation, and to learn the attributes of its creator and his own duties as the creator. He believed that Islam provided its own religio-political alternative for Muslim societies, and that turned to the past to rediscover the humanity's principles and universal values essential to reconstruct an Islam model to modern Muslim societies. Sheikh Badi'u Sayyid Nursi tries to best to reconcile between the Quran and science in the order to convince in the modern man with the revolutionary position and miraculous status of the Quran. He neither constitutes a rejection for an apologetic methodology and study of Quran in modern times. Thank you so much.